Alright, you guys, as you can probably see from the title of this video, we're going to be opening this Bible. And if you're watching this video, it means it made it past my personal critiques of my own videos and is on my channel. So, we are going to do an unboxing, not one of my common things here, but this is a Bible I've really looked forward to and know a lot of people have. I think as of the filming of this video, I just received my copy today, and I know a bunch of other people received their copies today. They shipped out last week, and so let's dig into this and see what we got in here. Now I know what I bought, so it will be a surprise to you all on what it is. So we have this kind of fancy, and I say that in a joking way, fancy packaging. For me as a rebinder, this brown paper ends up being packing for my return shipments of my rebinds back to people. So I save it all. I'm kind of thrifty when it comes to that. Let's throw the box out of there. Okay, so this is their packaging. I use the FedEx option from Evangelical Bible, which is a little bit more, but since I live in a cold area, I don't want the Bible to be stuck in the United States Postal Service for too long. So once again, we have another one of these. And then there's the box and my receipt, which I won't show because that will say what's on there. But I will double check to make sure it says it's the right one. So this is the new box that Schuyler has been doing. I actually haven't bought a Bible from Schuyler from their newer line of boxes since they've done that. So I have a Bible with the cover of their new Jerusalem cross on it, but I haven't gotten a Bible from them. So there's the Schuyler, and then here's the big reveal right here. I got the NASB Quentel. This is the 36 GSM paper Desert Camel Calfskin, and I did not go with the full yap. I went with the regular. So here's the information here. Got a little bit. I like that they started adding the info on the back of this. They did not previously have any info other than their Schuyler logo on the boxes and the title. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. I love the NASB Quentels. I have a couple of them, and I'll actually compare one here in a second because I have the regular 28 GSM edition. We're going to see how they compare in size. Let's slip this off. I know I'm not like some unboxing videos where I ooh and ah over the Bible because I've handled a lot of different types of leather. I'm just excited to open the Bible up. So initial impressions of the leather, this is the first time I've gotten the Desert Camel. I do have a saddle brown, which I should have brought out for this video, but I did not. I do have the black pearl as well, but I do not have any of these type of leathers from Schuyler. Now it does have a little bit of a rougher, kind of has a little bit of grip to it, and I believe these were more like upholstery style leathers, so you can see it kind of crinkle up right there. It kind of feels rough, but it does have a good grip to it. So we have Holy Bible, New American Standard, Schuyler with their new logo. It's not deeply stamped, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So here is the perimeter. You have a tan stitching, and these ones actually do have pleated corners. So usually their full yaps have pleated and their regular have like kind of cut corners, but I'm glad to see these are pleated, so that looks cool. So this Bible has a wine-colored interior, which this is one of the things I was really looking forward to. Let's see how that, you can see how that crinkles there. And I always check this because it means it's folding nice, has a good opening. So let's get these ribbons out before I dig too much into the Bible because I don't want to tear the pages. The downside to having folded ribbons is if you open them too quickly and in the wrong spot, you'll rip pages out. So the real test is to see how this paper is. Feels really nice. So a lot of people have complained about the switch that Schuyler made from the 30 or the 28 GSM paper from the 36 GSM. And they have done a couple editions now. They did the Schuyler Stridon recently with the 36 GSM run, and they did this special edition of the NASB in the 36 GSM run. And a lot of people jumped on it. So it's something that I think might come out a couple more times by from Schuyler in the future with how popular this seemed to be. So just wanted to kind of look, see how the yap was. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I do have my tape right here. The benefits of reviewing on my rebinding table. So our spine sits right at just over 1 3/4, roughly, at the spine. So I want to do a couple comparisons. First, this is the 28 GSM New American Standard Quentel. This one's in their purple goatskin. One of my favorite. This is probably the favorite NASB Quentel I have. So let's look at the spine. So you can see that there. It's a bit thicker. Now this one is full yap, and that's partly why I went with the regular yap on this one, because I have 2 full yaps right now, and so I wanted something a little different. So you can see the thickness is a bit thicker on the 36, and then see if I can show the paper on these. You can see that 36 is a bit thicker. So if we want to do exactly, you can measure this just for the sake of about 1.5 inches. And then the 28 GSM is just over 1 1/4, like 1 5/16. So it is a good bit thicker. But the paper is also your next up. So you have slightly thinner. You can see by the looks of this paper on the 36 GSM is a little thinner, or a little creamier than the 28, at least from what I'm seeing there. Might just be the colors of the leather surrounding it, but you can definitely feel the difference. Now, another comparison. These are just initial impressions. This is an older Canterbury 36 GSM. So this is comparing apples to apples in terms of general size and paper quality. Obviously, the King James translation has different page count, but you can see the similarities. So you have a thicker Bible. The thicknesses are about the same. And across all the different translations of the Quentel, if they're the same paper, they generally have similar thicknesses. You can see the change in Schuyler's logo from an older version to the newest versus that blocky cross versus the thinner one. So this is where we're going to see if I can tell the difference between papers. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that it's different than the others. So, and I mean that, and you can definitely feel that this is 36. It feels exactly the same as the Canterbury. So these are line matched. You can kind of see the ghosting a little bit, but nothing spectacular. And the camera's picking up way more than my eyes are. Looks really nice. So yeah, I'm really excited for the release of this. This is a limited run, according to Schuyler, but I think there might be enough demand to put out another run of these eventually down the road. So hopefully there will be. But for now, there we have the new Schuyler NASB Quentel in the 36 GSM paper. This one is in the Desert Camel. My first experience with Desert Camel so far. I think I really like it. It does have a couple rougher spots that just kind of have a grit to it, but you can see the pull-up effect there a little bit. So it's going to be a really fun cover to get to use. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely do a full review later on, but I just wanted to get this out there for anyone who was curious about what it looked like.